I'm gonna be quiet now, and you guys can watch.
I think the other thing is due to the fact that everyone was at home, basically during this time period in relation to the coronavirus. You couldn't avoid it, right? It was on every television station. It was on every social media platform. Everywhere you turn, you were constantly hit upon head with this message. You
Yeah,
see in the
gotta be
interaction
quiet.
that this man did nothing to deserve what happened.
That's right. In fact, that's so well said because if you think about it,
This might be a boring
the
stream,
grand scheme of things,
but it's educational.
he didn't have to lose his life.
Very educational.
And you touched on something that a lot of people talk about, and that is now defunding the police. That has been such a huge conversation.
I don't understand. People think by defunding the police, they're taking the police away.
That's why we're wearing masks.
Yeah, we're wearing masks too. So.
They tend to think of, oh, they're going to take away our police department.
I know, like, look at that. Danger.
We had over $1 billion allocated to our police force. Now, what is that money being used for? Some of that money tends to be allocated towards riot sheets, right? Pepper spray, right? That kind of thing. That's only used against the people that fund this budget. Right, so why would people want to supply the police with the means to repress them? If the police are concerned about the situation in certain communities with a higher crime rate, well, higher crime rates tend to happen in communities where there's not employment opportunities, right? There's not a lot of social services, and people are going to do what they need to do to take care of themselves and their families. And when the community has more opportunities for employment, more opportunities for upward mobility, then they tend to be a less of a strain on the government. They tend to have a lower crime rate, and because of that, we'll have less need for the police in those communities.
Here you go.
Passionate about so many different things in terms
Should we go on the hill?
Nah, I kind of like this part right here.
Well, right now, obviously, being a part of More Than a Vote is essential. We're dealing with primaries in this country right now, and we just want to educate people. We want to inform people.
What's up,
People are
JJ?
tired, they're angry, they're concerned, and they want information and they want action. And so we want to make sure that we give them the right information and lead them in the right direction. And we thank the people that do not look like us for standing with us right now. Because it's very important that people who aren't black be involved, because the black people that have gotten rid of racism, we would have done it 100 years ago. And so I'm trying to use my voice and my platform just to let people know that if they feel like I do, there's a number of places they can go to enact change in their community. People need to know about how their city council runs. They need to know that they have the ability to speak when city council meets, to let them know that that's not the way that they feel their city needs to be run. Those are not the places that they feel the money needs to be allocated.
And but being a step further, they can run for office in their local community. They can run for positions. Like, people act like they leave it up to somebody else. If you're upset, it's not hard to get on the school board. It's not hard to be a part of the city council. It really isn't. And depending on how your time is, you can be a mayor. It's the power is with the people, and we need to just know that that's happening.
Absolutely, and it's always been. You know, if you look at Trayvon Martin,
Well, this girl's trying to kill us.
she felt that the system of racism.
Wait, I'm reading to right.
And so, what did she do? She ran for city council, and she was elected to city council. Our own former president.
Listen, which skin are you?
Right, started in the community as an activist.
I'm fed.
Ran an elected position, became senator.
Okay, follow me, come here.
Another elected position, became president of the United States. So don't think that you can't make a difference. You know,
This girl tried to kill us.
a lot of money. You don't need a lot of power. Your voice is enough to make a difference.
Amen. I feel like I need to go out and run for something. You gave me a rousing speech there, sir. I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you this. When I talk to my brothers, I have to ask you, as a black man, how are you doing? Are you okay?
I'm good. I'm good. I have a very strong relationship with God, so prayer definitely works for me. I have children and grandchildren who are watching me, who are encouraged by what I do, and they're proud of me, right? You know, and that's really what matters. You know, the change starts at home. You know, so as long as you have a support system that believes in what you're doing and supports you in what you're doing, you have everything you need to go out there and fight the good fight. And for those that don't, there's a community of people here to help.
This is
You can go to
Lobby.
There are many different places that will encourage you, inform you, and they will put you in groups of people that feel like you, that are ready to take action. So no one has to know
Let's
about
do today, okay?
What? I'm watching this.
School. This is your school. Watch. Nah, I'm gonna go away. Bye. You did.
Keep up the good fight.
Yay!
That's one done.
Black Lives Matter. Remember that.
So our
Black
next guest
Lives
has been a
Matter.
fan, but there are so many
That's
people
why
who
we're
don't
wearing
get to talk
black
to, and I thought it was
skins.
so
I
important
am.
that we speak with her. You know her as
Okay,
Haley
let's go.
on the huge successful show Insecure, HBO's
Get
NC
ready.
North.
The next
She
one.
also has a comedy special highlighting her
I'm
career
your
as
guys'
a
dad,
host, and
okay?
she's an amazing
3, 2.
podcaster. Let's welcome in Yvonne Baggio. You have such a
I'll be
beautiful
back.
way of making things funny, giving us our medicine to candy, right?
Yes,
You are
sir.
brilliant. You bring all of that to your space. And right now, as you look across this country and how everyone is so broken and so upset, if it's not social injustice, it's the pandemic, it's depression, it's unemployment, the list goes on and on. How are you doing, quite frankly?
You know, I'm rediscovering self in a way that is hard but necessary. That will lead to ultimate joy. I know it sounds like a lot,
I'm gonna drink
but
my water.
no, I think
ASMR.
I personally think that God put all of us on a global timeout. Like we just, America hasn't done as good as other people when it comes to timeout because everyone else is out playing at recess, and we looking into the principal's office, hoping and wishing we can come out. But I think that
Sorry.
if we settle into the timeout and really learn the lesson that we're supposed to learn from the season, I think we'll emerge
So we can
better.
have some
We'll
steak.
learn how to play well with others in more ways than one. And so personally for me, I'm taking this time to learn me in a new way. I feel like I'm being ushered into a new season and I'm getting still. Because sometimes the busy confounds the work that we're supposed to actually be doing. We're busy doing other stuff, but we got work that we need to do on the inside. And I'm leaning into it. I'm like, dang, I thought I was gonna be able to rest like everybody else. And God's like, nah, we got work to do.
You know what? And I think that's what everybody is saying about 2020. It's demanding that we be better. And you said it's a global timeout. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, it's like everyone sit down, be humble, to quote the great prophet Kendrick Lamar. But like, no, seriously, sit down and let's reevaluate some things. Let us unearth and shake up the things that we have been trying to hide within ourselves, within our nation. I think America is going through an unraveling right now, a much needed, a much necessary one, and I think all eyes on us, right? There is no, oh, I was on the subway for an hour, so I didn't miss that thing that happened. No, everybody was home. Everybody, was watching when George Floyd died, and everybody, no one could hide it. Everyone was watching when Amy Cooper called the cops. Like, this is a time where it's like, oh, we can't pretend it away. We can't excuse it away. No, 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 no. It's a global timeout. Sit down, watch, and let's learn. And globally, it's like, hey, we were going business as usual, but it ain't usual no more. Like that's old. Anytime change occurs, it's very uncomfortable. And so right now we're sitting with we're getting
Why did he leave?
we're getting comfortable with the uncomfortable.
The minorities
I'm
are getting
joining.
comfortable with being uncomfortable because that to me
Yo,
explains
young boys.
for whatever we want to do, how we break into our careers, how we live our lives, how we find ourselves one of the few or one of the first. And that's a lonely road. When you look at, and you talk about this global timeout, everybody had to pay attention to Amy Cooper. Everyone had to pay attention to George Floyd. How is that helping us as a people, as a country during our global timeout?
I think, well, one, we're not minorities, Carrie. You already know it. It's like these labels that they put on us. It's like the
What
same way of
happened?
saying like black on black violence. Also, there's no white on white violence. It's branding, right? It's all
Wait,
branding.
what is
It's like
happening?
white people every single day. So no, there is no black on black violence. And if you say black on black violence, well, then let's brand white on white violence. Like I watched Investigation Discovery. Ain't too many of us.
Yo, literally, stop getting in my way.
I just even like, but to answer your question, what does that do? I think what everyone expected is what has happened in the past when the world was still open, right? In that, okay, you had everyone, from Trayvon Martin to Cecilia to Sandra Bland, you had all of these lives lost, and black people made some noise. We rioted, we got out on the street, we started the Black Lives Matter movement, all of those things, and then white people kind of just like, oh, let's give them something, and then it's just like, is it over? It's like Oscars so black. Okay, good. We gave them some Oscars. Are we good now? Like, are we even? And now it's just like, oh no,
Time out, guys. I'm sorry.
this is about like a bandit. It's like, yo, we might have to amputate the leg a little bit, but it's all right. By amputating the leg, we're gonna save the body. And so I think that's what's happening now. Like, America is realizing, like, oh, black people aren't just making a little bit of noise. Like, the protests are still out. The conversations are still being had. The change is still being demanded. And I think they're seeing, oh, this is not
My party.
And no, it's not, because we need systematic change.
What a beautiful way to explore what is happening.
This is Josh and
You might
Jitty.
have to amputate the leg, but that's to save the body. That's what's
Yo,
happening.
literally, bro.
And to that end, I have to ask you this, because the way that we do that, we use our voice.
Sorry.
And our voice right now in this world, in this country, is our vote. And everyone talks about voting and how important it is, but I feel like more than ever we understand that it's not just about voting every 4 years for the man in office. It's about your local elections. It's about the mayor. It is about the district attorney. The people
Join
who
me.
have the power to bring
Look at my
changes.
stream.
Police brutality is an issue in your community. If you care about your school district, you can run for the school board. I ask this of you, right? Your parents are from Nigeria. You are Nigerian. You talk about that very lovingly. What does voting mean for you?
I think voting is power. I remember, I became a naturalized citizen back in the 90s.
The
When
90s.
I was still a minor, my mom naturalized, and so we were able to do it under her. And just using that power of, like, we are American citizens, and all the access that we have by being citizens, one of those accesses and those access to power being voting. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. Because
Sorry.
not only
I will
do
stream this.
we have the opportunity to be in this country, but now we can be of the country. We can be of the citizens. We can be of the rules. We can be of what it actually affords. But I think, going back to your earlier comment about just the setup of systems, I think we are done a disservice, either it's schools or whatever it is, and I'm not putting teachers on blast. I think teachers do a phenomenal job, but for some reason, we do not, and give them all the ring. I know too many parents who are like, this child of mine, I do love them, but hey, where can I drop them off? Because again, when we talk about this,
Kind of funny.
we talk about every 4 years. It's important to vote for the presidency. We don't realize, like, oh, snap, we actually can vote about, like, how much our libraries get. It's like small things like that they make a big difference.
When you think of voter suppression in this country, what does it look like?
It's the system. When we talk about voter suppression, we also talk about systematic racism, right? It's all the systems that set up. And we've normalized, okay, maybe your job will give you a half day, or maybe, you'll be able to get this luxury. It shouldn't be a luxury. It should be built into the system. It should be built into the fabric of how we vote. But maybe you'll be able to get this luxury in order to enable you to go vote. Think about everything disenfranchised, marginalized, Black person has to endure anything. So in a day, you need to get to work.
Shoot.
Something happens to your car.
Why?
Something happens to your child care. Something happens to... There's so many factors along the way that can send you into a tailspin as an American. And then you add on as a person of color. If you're just trying to get to vote, and you already have to go through all of these hurdles and hoops in your everyday life, imagine the one day when your voice really is supposed to matter the most in this country. But then you also see all the time that you try to have your voice matter, and then it's been shut down, repressed, told it doesn't matter, and then you're kind of like, what's the point?
How do we keep hope, though? If I'm watching this right now, how do we as a people stay hopeful? How do we believe in the promise that these quote unquote
Oh, my bad, guys. I didn't know I was in party. I didn't know I was in party. I didn't know I wasn't in party chat. Sorry.
We haven't been broken down, be it slavery, through capitalism,
Give it to me.
colonization,
I'm going on the hill.
Okay. I'm streaming this.
the history of black people in this country is at one point we were 3/5 people. That's it.
At one point.
That was a written law. And look at us now. We are whole. We are black girl magic. We are black boy joy. We are, you know what I'm saying? What I think about in terms of giving us hope, right? We're making a lot of people nervous right now, Carrie. We're making a lot of people nervous right now because they're like, dang, we put all these obstacles in their way, and these jokers are resilient. But that's just
Listen, you should come up here. It's a very good view.
I mean,
Alright, better.
the video, you know what I'm saying? Hashtag sabak sabak.
That's so cool, bro.
And I think that's our motto. We can't stop voting and we will support. We can't stop marching and we will stop marching. We can't stop thriving and we won't stop thriving.
To that end, because you led me directly there, I've been asking everyone
Not really a good view.
platform, what does activism look like? And I feel like back in the day, we had an idea. Yes, it is marching. Yes, it is protesting. Yes, it is speaking out against things that we feel are not right or unjust. But talk to me about
Let's never do this.
Listen, activism, I think
I
the
forgot
beauty of
my
activism is that it
I
has
did
faces,
something.
right? You're going to have the people in the front lines. Like, you know
Couldn't drink
what?
my water.
Martin Luther King marched, but there were a lot of women who were in the homes like, hey, when he does, when they come back, this is how we support all the people who are marching on the front lines. And we're going to be
How
here
do you
doing
do that?
what we know to do best here. And you know what? Somebody needs to bail them out of jail so that so now we need to be in the community, getting money or whatever it is. So it's like everybody has a position to play. And so play your position like a
Oh, there you
right?
go.
So whoever you are and whatever you
That's how you do it.
play your position. So activism could look like, you know what? I'm not going against the front line. You know what? My pockets go deep, so I'm gonna support the people on the front line. You know, I'm a comedian. Black joy is a form of activism.
there's always a call for entertainers or celebrities to have the platform to do something. Why aren't you speaking out?
How much is there?
Are you thinking that it's mandatory? Like you said, everyone can be an activist and be
How much is there?
ways. Talk to me about the connection.
Nathan,
Talk to me about the marginalization.
how much is there?
How you feel like it even inspires you to say more and
A lot.
Ah,
Beneath the surface of what we do, like Nat
It took
said,
forever, right?
the who.
there's 6 people.
Is the person who's going to be like, hey, let me call this out.
Let's do 3.
Blind
And then 3 tomorrow.
well, racism in terms of ways that
This
you
can
can
take
do
forever.
better, in terms of
It's only for today.
more uplifting to the community that we don't even, you may not even realize that you're serving.
before I let you go,
Take your marker off of there.
in your opinion, for people to vote, our people to get out and vote, this can be crucial.
Yeah, I mean,
Take your marker off.
Oh shit.
right. If you think you're tired now, I'm telling you right now, we cannot take this sitting down. We can't take this joking. I understand that it may be hard to figure out who to vote for, but at the end of the day, we gotta vote for our families. We gotta vote for our legacy. We gotta vote for continued progress. We have to vote for upward mobility. We have to vote for equality in a way that is long
I'm
lasting.
gonna get good.
We succeeded before, we can do it again. Talk about
Y'all sure? Y'all guys wanna leave?
This is the time.
I'll do this. Yeah, y'all guys can leave. It's fine.
To give up. This is not the time to pretend a way that we haven't made progress.
No, we're not gonna leave. We're just gonna go somewhere else.
You know what? We might have to get to a point where we pass it on to our children and our children's children, but we still have work to do for that generation.
You are everything. You are Molly, but you are not Molly, but I love you so much as Molly on HBO's Insecure. You are an amazing podcaster, Jesus and Jola. Shout out to Lovey. And then we also have movies. Like you have the world, you're a model, a cover model. Also, wait, don't forget your hugely successful stand-up comedy
Gonna get off.
special on HBO. Girl, you
Alright, see ya.
and I am so grateful. You are truly a dream, not just the American dream. You're the black girl, brown girl, you would all dream. The immigrant dream, everything. You're a beautiful, beautiful soul. I really appreciate you. Yvonne,
Oh, I'm tired, bro.
nothing but the best and excellence personified. Thank you so much.
I love you so much. Mwah.
Yeah, la la.
So Atlanta has been one of the hotbeds in terms of political unrest and social injustice. We've seen so much happen in that city, and we've also seen so much come from that city, including one of our very own founding fathers of the civil rights movement, and that's Martin Luther King Jr. But right now, we want to welcome in someone who has used his platform to talk about voting, to talk about racial injustice, and how he's trying to help. Atlanta's very own Russ joins us now to interview. Russ, I'm not going to fan out and tell you what some of my favorite songs were that I don't need to repeat on yours. We're going to get to the topic at hand. So we got to talk about recently you did an interview where you shared your outlook on culture and music, and you also were very candid about the fact that you have a privilege and that it's necessary for you to give back. Tell everybody about what happened.
As like it's very obvious, I'm white and I'm in black culture and I'm benefiting financially. So I feel like if you're a white person financially benefiting off of black culture, you have to put finances back in the black culture. Just that simple. The screenshots with your feelings, it just comes off like fake empathy because it comes off very dismissive and very oh, that sucks for y'all. Anyway, back to what I was doing.
Have you felt that way always, or is it now, your time where we are in this country?
I've always had the feeling. I think now it's just obviously elevated to new level. There's new, it's to the point now where you can't. First of all, you can't not say anything. Second of all, though, I just think saying something isn't enough. I think if you have the ability to put money back into a culture that you're financially benefiting from. Have the ability to, you should.
It's interesting that you talk about it in that way because some people do believe that silence is the best way to go because it's hard to talk race, especially if you're white and you're in black culture. People just feel as if they can't talk about it. They feel awkward. They feel as if they don't have the privilege or the voice or the words. How do you find yourself right now in terms of interacting with people when they want to talk to you about social injustice, police brutality, what's going on in this country right now?
Well, first of all, picking and choosing whether you want to be silent or not about race, that's a privilege in of itself. But no, I mean, I try to just do my best to listen to the black people around me and the educated black people I have in my life. So I do my best to not act like I have all the answers for everything, especially in a culture that I'm not from. But that's why when we decided to raise the money for Black Lives Matter organizations, when we raised 500,000, we got on the phone with some of the women who started Black Lives Matter. I got on the phone with Tamika Mallory. I was on the phone with Karen Civil, talking with my friends to make sure the money went to like the correct places, people who really need it. It's just about listening. That's all. It's about listening.
Let's talk about that for a moment because the way I think of activism, for me, it looks very different. It's not necessarily just protesting on the front lines. I think that's great. But what about being an activist in the way in which you have decided to be one? What inspired you? What did it look like? You said you raised money for Black Lives Matter. What did you do? Walk us through everything that you did.
I know I'm a little quiet, but
so for me,
trying to be quiet.
I had like a string of festivals, and I decided that I was going to wear T-shirts with the message on them because I figured, what better time to use a platform than in front of a bunch of people. So one of the T-shirts I wore was "World," but I got a good amount of people that I can definitely mobilize and turn into some money, and I know they're down for the cause because merch is a good thing, and I've always been outspoken anyway, and so how am I going to be in black culture and not be outspoken about racism?
And then I gotta ask you this because you grew up in Atlanta, so that gives you a heads up depending for some of the people because you're in the hearts of that beautiful black city where there are so many wonderful black leaders, home of so much great music and things that speak to our culture right now. And we are really getting our word out, especially on this platform today, and saying that we must use our voice to vote. Talk to me about what the importance of voting for you in this upcoming election.
Yeah, so full transparency, I had never voted ever. And because I was one of those people who was like, my vote doesn't matter, and I don't know, maybe it's because I was younger, maybe it's because I really thought that, or I don't know, but I just think that it's got to now this is a bit of a privilege to say it's got to a breaking point for me, because obviously it's been past the breaking point for black people. But I think that as a whole, the young people need to get out and vote, because we're the ones that never show up. You know what I mean? We never show up to vote, but we're the future. So it's like, look, we gotta go out there and vote, and then whatever happens. But at least we did our part. You gotta do your part.
You're very candid in saying that you just decided to vote, and I think there's a beautiful irony in the fact that you have your fans saying, because of you, I'm voting. And there's something beautiful about that. But I want to know why now for you. Why in this moment is it important for you to vote? And what hit your spirit to say, yes, this is the time to do it?
Honestly, because I think that George Floyd really woke up a lot of people who, including myself, who I was vocal and outspoken about racism. I put it in my lyrics, I put it on t-shirts, I would talk about it in interviews. I was vocal about it. But that video, in that moment, I think me along with a lot of other people just kind of was like, all right, like words are simply not enough anymore. We gotta do something, whether it's raising money, whether it's voting or all the above. Like we got to do something, And I'm ashamed that it took that for me to be like, I need to raise money and I need to vote. It's a shame, and I don't know. It just I guess it snapped a bunch of people out of it, And even if you were vocal and whatnot, it's time to actually put your money where your mouth is. It's time to go vote. It's time to just stop talking about it. And it's been time for that, but like I said, I'm ashamed that it took me this long to actually really be about it. But I'm here now.
So Russ, we all know that this is going to be your first time voting. Tell me what that experience is going to be like for you in terms of what you're excited about.
I think what it's going to do for me. It's going to let me know that I'm contributing to something bigger than myself. Actually putting my money where my mouth is, and I'm being about it, because for so long, and I know I'm not alone with this, but standing on the outside and just screaming about this and that and this should change. It's like, all right, but did you vote? And so I know it's gonna feel good to know that I played a small role. And that's the problem. I think the mentality of like, my vote doesn't matter needs to be changed to.
Not a lot of commentary in this. Sorry.
It does matter. It's a role I'm playing. If I play my part, you play your part, and he and she plays their part, then we make a difference. But it'll feel. I have a feeling it's gonna feel very, very bigger than me. And I think when you realize that giving actually feels better than receiving, that's when you start wanting to do your part and contribute. So voting is an easy way to do it.
Yeah. To whom much is given, much is required. You've given each platform. We are so grateful for you, Russ. Philanthropist, artist, community activist, first-time voter. We appreciate you.
Yes. Thank you. I appreciate you.
So cities like Atlanta and Chicago have
MLB coach, let's go.
especially now in this country. We're talking about COVID-19, systemic racism, as well as police brutality. What we can do in this country, again, continuing our conversation, letting you know that your voice is your vote and your vote is your voice. We can change where we are in this country. Currently, I'd like to recommend Chicago Cubs right now. Jason Hayward, I appreciate you. I brought in Atlanta and Chicago because I know you grew up in the metropolitan area of Atlanta, more specifically McDonough, let's be technical. And you have been very vocal throughout this entire time in terms of what our country's been experiencing. Let's look at the past month and a half, if you will. What has been the hardest thing for you to deal with?
The hardest thing for me to deal with this last month has just been going from the virus shutting down to us being called to action. We've had multiple police brutality situations. We've had protests that one the message out. But I really realized that I need to be a part of the positive message. Make sure that doesn't get lost in all the chaos.
just to more than a vote. It is a beautiful collective of black athletes and artists. You are a part of that. Talk to me about why that's important for you right now. You must be a part of that collective.
To me personally, it's important to be a part of that because someone with baseball like has an excuse to not get more involved in the but I can't only use baseball as an excuse not to get educated, not also to show people like any moment in time, any moment in life, we can make an education.
So tell me in your words, what does activism look like for you?
In my words, it's just like LeBron James, the biggest athlete right now on the planet, speaking up and recognized for everybody. And I think for the first time, people hear from us, so now we have white teammates, we have parents, we have young people speaking up and realizing, okay, like this is how we have about doing this. And to me right now, social media, athletes speaking up, entertainers speaking up, like we're trying to do more than the logo.
You said something I thought was so key because covering sports for so long. I know that it's tough for black players specifically in Major League Baseball to talk about how they feel. Adam Jones did it in a very eloquent way early on, but there are very few that are vocal. You said we all are afraid. Why use that word and why we're afraid?
You're afraid because in 2019 there was 68 games total, and then 38 teams. There's 25 roster on those teams, and the 40 roster, which is on those teams as well. There are negatives, so we're out in a negative sense, but not always in a negative way when it comes to our teammates and our clubhouse to get it.
And why did it just log me out? And why did it just log me out? And why did it just log me out? What? And why did it just log me out? Wow. 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 That's great. That's great. Wow. Wow. Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm gonna make sure to watch this tomorrow. I am so sorry. I know this wasn't even a stream, but I'm very sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I promise I'll do this tomorrow. I'll watch all of them again tomorrow. It's probably gonna be a boring stream again, but I promise. I'm sorry. Wow. And that's gonna be it for this. And dang. I hope you have a good day, and